There's the thing that is extremely clear to me. I love cars and I love fitness and bodybuilding. So today I'm gonna try and explain to you how to achieve a physique transformation, but in car terms. Today's lecture is going to be called From Daily Driver to Supercar. So that's the aim of the physique transformation, right? To get you from point A to point B, from being a daily driver to being a supercar. So the thing is that most people are kind of stuck in traffic, you could say so. Uh, Most of the guys think they are training hard, but in reality, they are just idling in traffic. They've got the desire to look and perform like a supercar, but they're driving their body like it's a daily commuter. So you probably know what I mean. Spinning your wheels, doing the same workouts, eating clean, but still not seeing progress. So today I'm going to show you what separates the daily drivers from the supercars. So it's not that the engine is broken. It's just not fine-tuned yet. So the true transformation, uh, transforming your body isn't just about doing more. That's the truth. So it's about doing the right things with precision and most importantly, with consistency. So most people change their program every few weeks, chase the newest diet, or blame genetics when nothing works. Uh, it's all about tuning your systems regarding your training, your nutrition, and mindset so that they can perform in sync, so that they are compounding a whole. Okay. It's like changing parts on your car every time you hear a new noise. It's not something that you should do. It's instead you should learn how the engine actually works. So without structure, without feedback, and a long-term focus, you are just redlining in neutral. Yes, it might be fun for a few seconds, but nothing happens uh, if you do that. Okay, so think of your body as a high performance machine. Your training is your horsepower, the engine that generates the output. Then your nutrition is the fuel. The quality of what goes in determines how clean and efficient the engine runs. And then the recovery and mindset, that's your maintenance. If you skip it, the system might start breaking pretty fast, and we do not want that. The more tuned these parts are, the more power you can safely put down into the ground. Um, that's when performance, strength, muscle, leanness, that's when they start compounding. And these elements transform potential into supercar level performance. Most never leave the second gear. These are some of the reasons why many fail to achieve their full potential. Um, as I've said earlier, they change plans too often, never ever committing to a single strategy long enough to see results. So if you are not patient, that's a big problem. We should arm ourselves with patience from the beginning of the process and try to understand that it's one of the most important factors leading to a success of your body transformation. Another problem would be that those people that never leave the second gear chase quick fixes, shortcuts, they seek immediate gratitude over sustainable growth, which is another problem. And there is another category that might start pretty well, might progress, and they are checking absolutely everything that they should be checking, but they lose focus and motivation when the progress starts to slow down a bit, and they just abandon it just before breakthrough. That's one of the saddest ones to see. They all happen and they are all very common, and we will try to avoid this if we want to get to a nice transformation. As I've said on the slide, you do not rebuild a car every weekend. You tune what's already working and keep working on that. You adjust it and fine tune it so that it goes well on the long term, especially. This is something that I cannot stress enough with absolutely everyone. It's that systems always beat motivation. Motivation comes and goes, and what separates the guys that will transform their body drastically to the ones that stall is having systems. Okay, that's one of the most important thing leading to success. High performance rely on structure and not hype. Okay, the high performers also don't panic when progress slows. They analyze, adjust, and keep driving forward. The goal isn't perfection, it's mastery through consistency. Uh, those people understand that building a physique isn't just a 12-week project. It's a lifestyle tuning process that compounds year after year. And you wouldn't rebuild an engine overnight. Same goes for your body, okay? So be conscious of that. Precision builds power. So you should understand that absolutely everything that goes in will reflect on the results that you get out. So absolutely each repetition will refine form, will strengthen the muscle, will uh, make you understand and have better technique, and every effort counts. Every single meal that you have will be strategic nourishment to fuel peak performance and optimize your recovery from that training. And then is the habits. The habits that you implement throughout this journey, they represent a bold titan if they are good ones. The part upgrade. The consistent actions build robust systems. So body transformation is a lot like building a supercar, we could say so. It's not the flashiest upgrades that matter, it's how well everything goes and works together. The alignment, the timing, the precision. And if you stay consistent, upgrade piece by piece, and learn how your machine operates, you'll eventually hit that point where you look into the mirror and realize you are not the same person that started the journey. That's where we want to get you. Um, if you want to talk about the real transformation, it's that the car is just a reflection of its driver most of the time. So first, build the driver, master the process, and that's how you become matching with the supercar that you have. Okay. Whether you're still in the daily driver phase or already tuning for performance, remember it's not about how fast you get there, it's about how well you drive the whole process. And you should keep your foot steady on the gas and keep refining your craft and treat your body like the masterpiece it can become. Because every rep, every meal, every habit, again, it's another bolt tightened on the road to a supercar physique. So let's build something built to last. Because performance isn't found, it's engineered. And again, this nice little quote at the end of the video that a car is just a reflection of its driver. So let's try and focus on building the driver first, and then we'll have a body matching the car that you drive, supposedly. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully, the metaphors that I used, the car terms that I used, are relatable and you can understand what I was referring to in rapport to your body. I'll see you in the next video.